All right. I think we're all here, right?
Uh,
Then,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first podcast of the 2026 year. Oh, you feel the vibes? They're immaculate right now. They're delicious, divine.
My new year was certainly not that.
I fell asleep. Tanner was sick.
I had the flu.
Yeah. That'll put a damper on your New Year's. But it's all right. You're over it. Your palate has been reset. Your gourmand status has been reinstated.
I'm mostly over it.
You're mostly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Anime Gourmands. We are your Anime Gourmands, Kevin, Angel, Tanner, and Cade, back from a holiday break, ready for pristine content. We're keeping it clean today, boys.
Whew.
No cuss words, all pure, unadulterated fun. Ain't that right?
Heck yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Like pushing the line.
It's okay to feel daring, all right, but let's remember where we are. This is 2026, the year of our Lord. Gents, on the slate today, I'm gonna do a little bit of a New Year's themed section, a little bit of reflection, a little bit of looking forward to, and maybe even some resolutions to be had. But first, let's ask the obvious. How was y'all's holiday? Kate, start with you.
Well, I got to spend it with family who flew out from England and Oregon. That was nice. It's not often I get to see them, so my brother got to play on my computer, which he really enjoyed, and it was fun seeing him kind of stumble around a little bit. But yeah, I got a bunch of stuff that I needed, which was nice. The days of want are gone behind me, so socks and underwear are definitely appreciated. And of course, good food. So
He has
all in all, a
transcended
very
the
good
need.
Christmas.
Glad to hear it, Cade. Mr. Angel, did you have a great holiday?
It was work. I went in at 10 p.m. New Year's Eve, got off at 2 p.m. New Year's, got home at 4, slept, woke up at 8, went to work.
Wow,
You've
that
been making
paints a
that big
picture.
buck, so.
He's too tired to enjoy the big bucks.
Yeah, too tired. Holidays are good pay though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's time and a half for working a holiday, and then overtime is 2 times that.
Oof. Yeah, it is pretty good.
Do you get night shift pay as well?
I do get night shift pay, an extra $2.50 an hour.
Very nice.
It's all gonna be worth it, Angel. Have they told you when these night shifts are gonna end?
No.
Yeah.
No. Bro,
They say
they found
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
they found their night shift guy. It's Angel.
They said never gonna give you up.
Oh,
He made himself too reliable.
Bro, I've already been calling out too much.
no surprise.
There's only so many 70-hour work weeks I can handle.
I mean, that's understandable.
No, it is for sure. Tanner, do you have a less dreary holiday to share?
Well, For Christmas, I went to my grandparents with my mom, and that was nice. Visited my grandpa. He's in like a care facility right now, but he'll be coming home eventually. And then New Year's, I was sick as fuck with this whole fucking, at least I assume it was this whole super flu that's been going around. It wasn't COVID, I can tell you that, because I did take a COVID test. But would not recommend. Pretty ass.
It wasn't COVID because he could still taste what The Rock was cooking.
Oh,
Actually, how
I
was
thought he
your?
retired.
Oh,
What?
he stops cooking.
What's going
Oh,
on?
never mind. I said I thought he retired.
The Rock from cooking?
Nah, he's still pushing out shitty movies.
Fast and Furious 11, baby, let's go.
More
They're
on
gonna
live
put-
action.
Oh yeah, that's true too. They're gonna put a AI Paul Walker in the next one. I promise. It's gonna be great. We're all gonna love it.
We're all gonna love it.
No, yeah. There's definitely some sort of super bug going around. So I'm glad you got over it.
I survived.
It sounded rough.
It was. No.
What was the super choice?
Huh? Soup? Oh. I bought 3 cans of soup. I really only ate like 2 of them. I got like a jambalaya type soup and then a classic chicken noodle.
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be the classic chicken noodle, although that jambalaya type one was good. It was a little spicy for a sick boy.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like the best soup for sickness.
Otherwise, it was a lot of oatmeal and orange juice and some cereal here and there. I didn't eat a whole lot. Some Cliff Bars. Yeah, there were some Cliff Bars thrown in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Rough, buddy.
But we're here.
Yeah, you are here. Making good on your promise to give anime content.
That's right.
What more can we ask?
I healed for the sake of the viewers.
Mm-hmm. It was only with the belief from our viewers you were able to heal.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Well, boys, we've beat around the bush long enough. I have asked you boys a series of questions. Like I said before, some reflective, some looking forward, and maybe some promises will be made to yourselves. And we'll see how it goes. So let's each go one by one on this series of questions. So I asked, what anime from 2025 has stuck with you the most? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it was your favorite anime. It does not necessarily mean it was the best anime you saw. I mean, it was one that, like, when you reflect upon the year of our Lord 2025, you think, man, I keep thinking about it. For mine, I would certainly say it was Apocalypse Hotel. And it hurts because I think I was the only one who watched it.
I watched it.
Oh, you watched the first 3 episodes with me, I think, right?
I watched more. Yes, but I continued watching it after.
Okay.
End of the season.
I thought it was a very unique and whimsical anime. It's one where like sometimes something will happen, and I'll just think about that doorman with the funny hat. You know what I mean? And it's just it was one of those animes I was pleasantly surprised to watch. It was a wild card, so you had even less like chance to even be on my radar. And I really didn't want to say Taco P's Original Sin, so Apocalypse Hotel is my pick for the anime that has stuck with me the most. Mr. Tanner, what you got?
What anime from 2025? Tough question. There's some really good anime that I watched or started watching, but are not from 2025. But for anime from 2025 specifically, I low key, I kind of have to pick a movie, and it would have to be Look Back.
Oh, I still gotta watch.
You do. It was a movie that I knew nothing about going into it, other than it was just based on a one shot by Tatsuki Fujimoto, and that movie was incredible. The story that it could tell in only a single hour, much better than a lot of much longer movies that I have seen.
Much better than some full anime.
That's also very true. Oh, that yes. Otherwise, I don't know. For like a regular show, if I had to give like a show answer, I mean, Too Many Losing Heroines, Machine. That one keeps coming to mind every so once in a while.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Funny show. I love the main girl who just her like scream of like it is cheating is ingrained in my head.
Home wrecker.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good responses. I like it. Are you gonna watch I think it's on Amazon Prime. It's Tatsuki Fujimoto's like collection.
Yeah, like I forget what it's like 19 through 24 or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Bro.
Fujimoto's the GOAT.
Jeez. I mean, just Chainsaw Man alone puts you pretty high.
You need to watch Look Back too and see it range, bro.
No, trust me. Yeah, I know. No, the Look Back will be watched. Angel. El Dude.
The boyo.
What anime from 2025 has stuck with you?
See, if I had to pick one, I was trying to think of something not recurring.
It could be recurring. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know, but I was trying not to. And I couldn't think of anything. And then I started looking, couldn't find anything.
Is that the end of this statement?
Sorry, I'm eating some Ben and Jerry's right now.
Oh, that sounds pretty bomb.
The churro flavored one is pretty good.
I'm not a big cinnamon in my ice cream guy.
Shoveling his face.
Okay, anyways. I'm gonna go with season 2 Apothecary.
Good pick.
Good pick. Apothecary is really freaking good. What do you think about it? Right? Oh, of course. Yes. What about it stuck with you?
I would say don't know. I enjoyed watching the characters go through their situations,
Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and I didn't hate them.
Dang, yeah, high standards. No, for me, Apothecary season 2, I think maybe even outdid season 1. In terms of like
The way it
You
brings
know,
back stuff too.
yes, like all these like details that add up to this twist, and it's really worth it. If you're paying attention, it's really fucking good.
I'm gonna
Whoops.
have to. What?
Sorry, I forgot we were doing a pristine podcast. I let one slip.
I was gonna say, Kevin, I'm gonna have to revise one of my answers because Mocking came out in 2024.
Oh,
I was wondering about that.
Yeah,
Oof.
same. I'm like, I feel like that was a little too long ago.
I look, my timeline's fucked, man. I don't even know. Oh, you know what?
He was just sick, guys. Give him a break.
My timeline is a little messed up. No, but I have a real answer now, and it's actually a better answer. Bro, it's fucking G-Quacks. It's fucking Mobile Suit Gundam.
G-Quacks. G-Cucks.
And if someone tells me that okay, it says 2025 here on it. All right.
No, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
You did buy a figure, right? Or like the one of those build your own thingies.
The Gunplas, yeah.
Yeah, the Gunplas. Yeah. You don't just do that for any anime podcast. That's the old thing. That's the old thing. We're in the new thing right now. Mr. Cade, 2025, big year. Big anime?
I'm gonna do what Kevin wasn't willing to do.
Uh-oh.
With Takupi's original.
I just didn't want to remind myself and others of the trauma.
It's so good, though.
Realistically, that is probably the answer, though.
Yeah, you want to talk about leaving an impact on you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Takupi. And you know what? Recording that episode where we discussed Takupi, I think it was one of my favorite episodes. Having both of our perspectives, mesh and seeing what we each took out of it, I think was a really good experience.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have caught on to the whole time thing.
The time lapse and stuff. Yeah. It was confusing as hell, for sure.
Like the whole, the titles. I missed out on the titles, so I wouldn't have recognized that.
And we were able to discover it together. I hope. Look, hey, for any new audience members, all right, if you watch Takupi or haven't watched Takupi, even better. You know what I mean? Listen to the podcast after watching it, and I think you'll come away with some really good insight and a lot of trauma bonding. So good times, good stuff. Kate, I'm gonna go right back to you. What is your most anticipated anime for the year 2026? It could be a sequel. It could be anything.
I want to so badly say JJK because I think that is my real answer. But I'm gonna go with something that doesn't have a second season or a third season, and it's gonna be Sentenced to Be a Hero.
Oh,
that one has a lot of hype around it right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
one. I want to see if it's worth the hype.
And that's airing this current season. Matter of fact, episode 1 aired a couple of days ago.
Sure. It was an hour-long episode.
Oh, was
I
it?
haven't watched it. I haven't watched it yet, but
Big.
Ooh, big. All right. I mean, it's almost assuredly going to be in the top 10, so we will talk about it for the season preview and the week after, more than likely. It looks interesting for sure, given this. I just looked up the some of the promotional art. It looks pretty good. Studio Kai. Wow, we can dig into that a little bit more next week.
I think
looks
it's
interesting, Cade.
the same director as Mushoku Tensei season 1.
And you know what? It's so funny because I was literally just about to say that the promotional art reminds me of Mushoku, but I didn't want to look the fool.
I said I think.
You think? Okay. It's
Like
definitely
80%.
giving the vibe from the promotional art. Kate, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm not surprised that it wasn't JJK. I'm surprised it wasn't Steel Ball Run.
because I did not watch part 6. So I kind of fell off the JoJo but apparently Steel Ball Run is like in a different universe compared to like it completely revises all of JoJo.
Yeah.
So maybe I will go back to it and see if I like how different it is, but we'll see.
Hey, we can take the plunge together. Like I've heard too many people tell me Steel Ball Run, and this is years ago, that Steel Ball Run is the magnum opus JoJo. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Spring 2026. That's not my answer, by the way. I was just making a point. Mr. Tanner, give me your anime that you're most looking forward to in 2026.
Most looking forward to is
Can be a sequel, can be new, can be a movie, can be whatever, man.
Fuck. There's not, like, to be honest, I'm kind of like I don't know, there's like a few that are, of course, I'm looking forward to, like Fear in season 2, right? But as for like the most, I mean, I can tell you the one that's piquing my interest the most at the moment is from the current season, and it's Fate Strange Fake, man. I watched the first episode when they released that like a year and a half ago or whatever, 2 years ago. I don't remember how fucking long ago that was.
It might have been 3, dog. That felt like an eternity ago.
And bro, the first episode is pretty freaking crazy. So, absolutely looking forward to that. There's been also, I'm just gonna throw out an also. Supposedly, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, the anime, might come out this year. There's no confirmation of anything. And
allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly. So that is a show that I would be looking forward to because I have heard good things about it, about the light novel at least.
No love for Chain Soldier season 2?
I saw that. No.
It was a fun ride. Can't be too mad at Chain Soldier. The manga's better.
I hate to say it, but it's true.
You hate to be that guy.
The art's just too good in the manga.
The One Punch Man fan base would also say the same.
They've been crying for years. Mr. Angel, what are you looking forward to?
Since Cade took Sentence to Be a Hero, I'll put one that he would have put. Yojo Senki.
Yojo Senki.
You did forget about it.
Yeah.
Yojo Senki.
Tanya
Tanya the Evil. Gotcha. Okay. Studio Nut. Very nice. The goated studio. All right. I need you to convince me to watch Tanya the Evil.
All right.
Shit.
It's to convince Kevin. Imagine a salaryman, right?
Okay.
Now, imagine that salaryman was basically Hitler.
Fantastic. I'm already in.
And he traveled back in time.
Oh, shit. To Hitler times?
To Hitler times.
Oh, shit.
This time, he has more info or something.
What does that mean?
I think
More
I think
chances to succeed.
At what? Becoming Hitler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
I don't know. That was
I'd like to clarify this is Germany's First World War, not the Second World War. So no Hitler. But definitely emphasis on empire expansion. How about that?
Okay.
And there's
Good
also
clarification.
magic
So
question mark.
Yes, with magic. So no genocide of magical beings or anything like that. But so if that's what you were hoping for when Angel said not Hitler, then it's not for you.
Whoa.
Oh, all right.
I said Hitler because that's what would have dragged Kevin in.
Yeah. Oh, you say that with no context.
Man's real happy about the Venezuela.
He'll really love the nationalist viewpoint that this anime really gives. You know, just the love of one's country. Perfect.
I'm glad
Gents.
you picked Angel to explain that.
Yeah, I mean he's the one who put it out there. I'm not gonna have you explain it to him.
I would give you a great explanation based on the clips I've occasionally seen.
But we've got to play our Discord soundboard a couple times, and point will be made.
There you go. I guess you do. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Wait to let everyone know that our Discord soundboard is just full of really awful clips of me.
Oh, like what?
Oh, jeez. Well, let's not get into it here. Gents, my answer is going to be a little boring, a little basic. I'm surprised no one's taken this one. But it is low-hanging fruit, and I get it. Hell's Paradise Season 2 is going to fucking rock my world. I can already tell.
Never watched
it. I'm surprised because as much as we liked watching it, I don't feel like either of us really like gushing grannied over it, you know?
I agree.
Granny's gushing.
But at the very minimum, two things are undeniable for me. The art is phenomenal in Hell's Paradise Season 1. And I think it's only going to progress since they're going deeper in the island. And number two, fucking characters I think they got really, really good cast of characters. A lot of motivations are still muddied, unclear. There's the whole Gabby Maru wife situation going on that is unresolved. And I remember when Hell's Paradise season 1 finished, I was like, damn, I hope this isn't one of those anime that is just a one and done. And I got my wish. You know, Hell's Paradise season, I have to say, since I actively wanted a season 2 and it got announced, that it is my most anticipated. It is airing this next season. So I don't even have to wait long. All right, gents. Here's the part. You know, this was a more optional question, but New Year's often come with New Year's resolutions, and I wanted to peek into your minds. Is there an anime that is not airing soon, didn't air like in the last couple of months, that you are really going to try to like carve out some time to watch? I would have said Steins Gate.
Oh, and why not? You'd better have a good reason.
I have transitioned from saying I will watch Steins Gate to saying I'm going to play Steins Gate Elite. So I don't think it really counts anymore. In which case,
out.
This guy would rather do anything but watch Steins Gate.
Well, Steins Gate Elite has clips from the anime incorporated into it, so I'm like, I think I'm getting the best of both visual novel and anime. My actual answer, and this is related to Tanner's earlier anime that he was anticipating. I'm going to watch the entire Fate series. And when I say the entire Fate series, I mean the entire Fate series.
You're gonna watch freaking? You're watching Apocrypha. You're watching all of it, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna watch the one where it's just a slice of life cooking one.
Yeah, I think that's part of Grand Order, or it's like a spinoff. I don't know.
What isn't a spinoff at this point? There's a magical girl one, I'm pretty sure. If I were to believe Gigik.
Oh, bro, you're don't forget about Lord El Malloy 2's case file, or the second's case files, man. That is a Fate series spinoff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to happen fast because I am really slow at watching like legacy anime. But expect at some point this year the entire Fate series. I will be hyped, you know.
I look forward to it.
Mr. Angel, my guy, do you have any anime that you're gonna promise yourself? You don't have to promise us. Promise yourself that you want to watch this year.
You know, I guess it would have to be something in my backlog, honestly.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it works. Yeah. You know what? You were the wrong person to go next, Tanner.
Oh my god. Yes. Well, I have been watching slowly the original Gundam. And so that I feel like is already kind of the direction that I'm going in, right?
Is there an endpoint you want to get to? Like, are you going to get to like, I don't know, Iron-Blooded Orphans and stop, or do you plan on big things?
Well, I plan on watching it in order. At least getting to Wing, since I've heard Wing is generally considered to be one of the best Gundam series.
Mm-hmm.
Now where is that? In the order of everything? I don't know, to be honest. I couldn't tell you. But for legacy anime, there's that. I feel like there was something else that was piquing my interest recently. But I'm like looking through like what if I marked as I want to watch recently, because maybe it's in there. Well, I think that's probably my my answer.
Well, I can tell you this. Gundam Wing came out in 1995. You said you started with the original.
Yeah, which is in like
Mobile Suit Gundam.
79.
79. Yeah. So you've got 2, 4.
Got like 20 years.
Actually, it's not that many. Not that many. 5. You got 5 anime if you were going to watch in release order.
Yeah. Because I know it's Gundam Z or Zeta Gundam or whatever. And then
and then Gundam's Zeta.
Yeah. And then after that, I don't know. But that's like the original like trilogy of Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fairly certain.
And what did I say earlier? Did I say 6? It looks like at least one of those is a movie. So it's significantly, you know.
Of the ones that are in there?
Yeah.
I was going to say, the first Gundam series is 42 episodes. And then Zeta Gundam is, where was it? I literally just saw it. Zeta Gundam is 50. Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ is 47 episodes. It's not a small task.
No, of course not.
Wing is 49. I'm fairly certain. Is there like are there 2 seasons of Wing? Or am I wrong about that? There's Wing Endless Waltz, which came out in 2017. Interesting. Is it a movie? Yes. Anyways, yeah. It's a lot of Gundam.
Mm-hmm. I like it. More Gun Plus, please.
Hi. I don't need more expensive hobbies, but such is my fate, it would seem.
Langle. Are you ready, sir?
All right.
Have you found one? What you got?
I'll go with Eminence and Shadow movie.
What are we talking about? Legacy anime?
Did he forget the question?
Yes, I did. Sorry.
It's okay, Angel. We forgive you.
Is that even coming out in 2026? Like, does
Yes,
it even?
is.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's fair.
This is what we love about you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. You were the wrong person to go next, Cade.
Oh my god! Again.
And you know what, Angel? Take this time to reflect.
Stay the way you are.
I promised that I'd watch Cowboy Bebop last year, and I did not. So I guess I'm gonna have to say Cowboy Bebop for this year, and hope that I actually do watch it.
You know what? You get a tax this time. You have to watch Samurai Champloo right after.
It already takes me so long to get through Cowboy Bebop.
Watch Samurai Champloo if only for the music.
If only, yeah. That
I just
everyone that
like
watches
old looking anime.
I get you. I'm with you. I love Cowboy Bebop. It is undeniably slow at times too. It is. I mean, it's the 90s. It's the 90s. It is undeniably slow at times. It takes its times in some of the episodes too.
Try watching
I-
the original Gundam.
I think the payoff is so worth it, though. The original Gundam. I can only imagine. Yeah. You know what? Watch the live action instead of Cowboy Bebop.
No, I'd actually rather not watch anime for the rest of my life.
Oh wow, strong opinions.
It looks so bad.
I watched the entire thing. It was not great. All right, Angel. It's your time to shine, baby.
All right, no more Ben and Jerry's to distract me.
You just
The memory clearing Ben and Jerry's.
the Ben and Jerry's of instant memory erasing.
All right, I guess if I had to pick something, it would have to be now that season 1 has finished or is about to. The One Piece.
Oh,
The One Piece. The One Piece is real.
for
I'm
real?
not saying I would finish it,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but now that season 1 has finished, I can give it a shot.
Right.
Angel?
Right.
Do you watch anime at work?
No, I read.
You've become big readers in your old
Yeah.
age.
He's a reader now.
Gosh.
But I could watch at work.
Yeah, that's like
What are you
the
hinting
only.
at?
That's the only way you could even make a dent. Is what he's hinting at.
Oh,
I
I
think.
see.
Yeah. I'm not hinting at anything other than maybe that you don't work a little bit sometimes and and that it's the only way to get through One Piece in like a single year.
No, it's impossible in a single year.
No,
I mean, I'm sure it's
I was gonna say, don't say impossible.
I'm sure it's possible.
I mean,
I'm not sure if it's
I did watch like 700 episodes of Naruto in less than a year. I'm sure you could watch 1,000 episodes of one thing. Now, granted, I was like 15. More free time back then, but still, it's not impossible.
1,150 episodes as of now.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to
Kate,
watch on average more than 3 episodes a day.
Oh, absolutely. Kate,
What?
roughly how many episodes does the One Piece live action cover? Just a rough estimate. Does that?
Oh, fuck! I don't even know.
Like a conservative 30, 20
episodes that season 1 covers. I'd say 20 to 30 is a pretty good estimate.
Okay. I actually did Google it, Cade. Supposedly 45 episodes.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that works too.
So you know what, Angel, you could cheat and just watch the first season of the one. And season 2's coming out relatively soon, I believe.
that's true.
And that would be cheating, but you could get through theoretically 90 episodes in like a quarter of the watch time.
Is the One Piece live action what, 12 episodes?
It's like 8, I want to say.
8 episodes.
Yeah. Each is roughly an hour. There's some that are longer, some that are shorter. Let's just say it averages out to like an hour.
Angel, you could do it the way God intended.
Read it.
Read the manga. He's right.
Buy them.
Buy the collection. And then have it sit on your shelf.
My manga collection for One Piece. I have
Hell yes.
5 omnibuses right now.
Heck yeah.
The first 5.
There are individual volumes, there's it says 113.
Yes.
You know,
That's a lot of money.
To certain people, having the entire One Piece, like, you know, collection is a flex. It's like investing in crypto, you know?
Yeah.
Investing in One Piece.
It's like owning the whole Nisekoi series.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about
it's not. I don't know about that one.
It's just the longest that I have. 26. Not only a quarter.
Well, gents, that about does it for our New Year's half of the episodes. It's time for the season recap half. Cade.
This is where I bid farewell since I did not watch anything.
Any parting words for our audience of hope and merriment for the new year?
Last season sucked. Hope this season's better.
Whoa.
Those are my words.
Bang.
Write it down.
Are the words that he just said.
Goodbye.
Bye forever.
I love how tearful Kate is.
Yeah. You know, it really shines through the level of optimism he has.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in regards to anime from last season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gents, it's just us. We have the floor.
The floor is ours.
I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. I do gotta echo Cade's sentiment. I think my motivation to keeping up with anime for this season in particular, and I think also like the holidays being, you know, the holidays. I definitely slacked more than usual.
That's
so
okay.
For
You're
me,
the most, I don't know, stick to it of all of us. So
it's true. I forgot to tell Cade I had devised a new system starting next season in my head for passing anime. It is shit.
Did you leave?
Angel
we can just
dipped
move
and
him back.
came back.
Oh.
That's what I was trying to do.
Why would you try to do that?
So you can hear the new system.
Oh, no, it's fine. It'll be a great surprise in a couple of weeks. But I call it the nuclear launch code system.
What the fuck?
You know, like in every movie where there's a nuclear bomb involved, there needs to be two people with keys turning at the exact same time in order to unlock the nuclear football.
Yeah.
Is this okay, good.
Yeah.
So instead of just purely passing anime on a yes/no basis, we're gonna set a minimum score that two people minimum need to like their scores need to aggregate to at least that number. Right now, I still haven't decided if it's going to be 15 or 16, but it should cut down in my head on anime that get passed and then don't get watched. You know what I mean? That's like it's probably our nation's biggest problem.
Oh yeah. Unfinished anime,
man.
In the United States.
It's true. It's an epidemic and it must be stopped. So we're gonna give it a shot next season and we'll see if it has any effect. For all we know, it could have none. But that yeah. I think it'll cause some nice discussions.
Okay.
Some potential friction.
Heck yeah.
Lighthearted friction though. None of that.
Yelling. Screaming.
None of that yelling. Yeah, none of that. no. But anyways,
Right.
so for this season, I really only watched Dusk Beyond the End of the World, Sanda, and then I caught up to Chitose is in the Ramune bottle up until like episode 7. I guess the show took a couple of weeks off or something. And I didn't realize that until I had run out of episodes to watch. I was like, oh, it's an odd spot to end. And I was like, oh, it's December something and it's not done. Yeah. All right. And so, yeah. Angel, what have you watched this season?
I did too. Sanda,
I did too.
and my status as an assassin. I wasn't sure if we passed that or not.
Yeah. I think
Dang it, we did. We did totally pass it. I don't remember you liking it, to be honest. I would have probably watched it if I knew you were watching it. Well, now I can hear you talk about it. Tanner, what did you watch this season?
I watched Yano-kun, which is funny that Angel didn't watch it.
That is funny.
He voted it. And Dusk Beyond the End of the World. And I would have watched Chitose, but Kevin informed me it wasn't finished. So I spared myself the grind of watching yet another show very last minute, because I am a procrastinator, and I was going to not be as bad of a procrastinator, except I got the flu and I didn't want to do fucking anything when I was sick. So
well, understandable. Let's see here. Well, let me tell you something, Tanner. Like I said, I got up to episode 7. It's all right.
I mean, it's all right.
I was hoping when we passed it, I think I said this when we passed it, I was hoping for a little more. You know what I mean? Saying like it has sort of the framework of a like Bunny Girl Senpai-esque anime. There's like a dude in a harem solving problems, right? But it hadn't yet crossed the threshold of having the quality of a Bunny Girl Senpai-esque anime. And I don't think it ever crosses that threshold at any point. So I don't think you missed out on much, on my personal opinion.
That's okay. I also like most any like romance based anime, so
that's fair.
I think I'll still watch it.
More power to you, Mr. Angel. Did I hear right? You did not watch Dusk Beyond the End of the World?
I did not.
As a PA Works enjoyer, I am a little surprised. I mean,
I didn't realize it was fall 2025.
What do you mean?
Well,
on Crunchyroll.
Interesting. Oh, it's on High Dive.
Oh, even more reason then. High Dive doesn't show anything.
Fair enough.
Oh my gosh. Good times. Yeah, as a fellow Paripi Kyomen, you know, I thought you'd be all over it. Well, Tanner, you and I did watch it, so why don't we go ahead and knock this one out? Just like boy Akira was knocked out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Knocked out? Or what was it?
Whoa. So I do want to start by giving the anime props. And then I'll probably stop giving it props.
Okay.
I think the the apocalyptic world, the world building, I thought was like pretty good. Starting with episode 0, and we talked about it at length, right? Taking place in the modern world, going all the way into the time lapse, right? Starting in the post apocalypse, and everything that happens after it's great. They're traveling by train, they're sneaking into cities, they're meeting people. There's a lot of like cultural differences. Marriage system's all weird. There's a bunch of androids out for blood. It's great. I think it was very unique, and they executed it in a very good way. Do you have any other props you want to say, Tanner?
Yeah, I mean, I think you pretty much hit most of the major points. The animation was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The animation was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much more to say that doesn't have like a, well, but I wish X, Y, or Z, right?
Mm-hmm. Now, time for the less kind words.
Okay. Yes.
That the narrative culminates into a sort of twist.
Yes.
And a lot of PA Works anime kind of are in this category, right? Like Charlotte, Angel Beats, forget the other one, the Day I Became God or something like that. Like they all have like, they're like M. Night Shyamalan movies. You know what I mean? And actually, you know what? This analogy, this analogy is perfect. Holy shit.
You said that, and you're kind of right, though.
Okay, so they made an anime like 20 years ago, and everyone was like, wow, a phenomenal anime, Angel Beats. Amazing. In a lot of people's top 10s, maybe even top 5s. You'd see like the like YouTube comments, avatars, like a lot of them were Angel Beats characters. I didn't even know what Angel Beats was at the time, and I recognized that it was blowing up at the time. You know what I mean? And then more works come out, and they're not as good or as renowned as that first one, but they still follow that formula, and people who are fans of it kind of keep going. You know what I mean? Just like M. Night Shyamalan. And now we've reached the most recent work, and people are now probably starting to ask, like, was he ever even really that good? Or did he make, well, what movie did he even get famous for? Was it The Sixth Sense? Yeah, it was The Sixth Sense, wasn't it?
I don't know, to be honest.
Sixth Sense. Okay. Pretty sure that's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Yeah. The Sixth Sense. I see dead people.
Yeah. Turns out he was
dead the whole time.
What? Yeah, that is the original that kind of plot twist. That I can think of, at least.
And it was the M. Night movie. You know what I mean? It was like people were like, is he the next Spielberg? Anyways, I went too long with this, but the point being is with this studio, when they do these types of anime, you can always expect a twist. And I thought the twist in this one was particularly weak. And which is fine, because it's like, you don't have to necessarily blow me away with the surprise twist to impress me. It's what you do afterwards, right? What happened afterwards to me felt incredibly rushed. Like the anime needed like 3 or 4, maybe even 10 more episodes to feel even remotely fleshed out.
Whoa, he's getting passionate.
Akira finds out he's an android. And then a bunch of other shit happens in like less than half an episode. And then the climax, the like action climax happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's over. It's like, whoa, what happened to all that world building at the beginning? You know what I mean? Giving us pieces a little bit, like bang, 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 bang. I don't know. I had really high hopes for this anime. You know, I think it did kind of fall flat on its face at the end there. It's been a while since an anime's got me this fucking.
Yeah, you're feeling it. That's for sure.
Well, I think a large part of it is because I think it started off so fucking good. And even the action sequences towards the end weren't bad, but they weren't like.
Bro, they didn't no action sequence after like the main one that was in the first 3 episodes. I don't remember which one it was in exactly.
I'm pretty sure it was like episode 1, like after episode 0.
Yeah, it might have been episode 1. That one was by far the best.
Yes.
Of the whole show.
100%. And it just kind of felt a little bit like a waste of time.
Yeah, I do wish there was some more like, whoa, this is epic anime battle scenes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With like over the top weaponry that like, because there was impact in that first one too. Of like, I specifically remember the guy getting fucking vaporized.
Oh yeah,
like that. Wait, that had like, oh, this bitch is fucking powerful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there was a lot that got like diffused awfully quickly, like the other androids, like all of a sudden they're kind of playing friendly. Which I mean, I guess plot wise, when you learn about it, you're like, okay, I get why they're not like actually killing each other. But I don't know. There was a lot that was fell short. I guess I will say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I had as negative an opinion about how it all played out as you did, but I would agree if like the ending could have been fleshed out longer, like all of a sudden like freaking Amaru or whatever, I think that was her name, right?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I know what to do. I'll become an android. Who can do that? The mysterious owl guy, right? Turns out he's also he's one of the original guys. He's still alive too.
He's like, one of the original 6 sages. Surprise.
Yeah. It's like, are there no original people in this show? Now how he died was crazy. That's what I wanted more of, honestly. It's not that I want more like gore,
totally. Yeah.
It was gory for sure, but that the way he died had me go, literally, I would think out loud, I was like, holy shit, she melted that guy.
Mm-hmm. Made you recoil a bit.
Yeah. Like, it was another one of those, these androids are kind of crazy in terms of their power capabilities. And especially coming from one of the androids that you don't ever see fight, right? Hakubo, that's right. But then what else was there? The resolution between or the resoluting fight, I guess.
Between the combined souls of Amaru and the android versus Yugure.
Yoyami and Yugure, yeah, because Amaru's like gone crazy because I guess she got like hacked, right? Which I'm like, wait, why did the doctor guy do this? I forget. I don't know. His actions seemed like, I feel like when they explained it in the show, I was like, oh, I guess I kind of get it. But I mean, as you can tell after the fact, it's not like I really remembered.
Tell you what, I didn't get it. Is something about like loving the Tawasa like way back when, and then
it was
some perverted love thing.
Was it that? I thought it was also like trying to like atone for like his actions of like figuring out that people could be hacked, but like in the worst way, where he was trying to like undo it all by
doing it again.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I thought that the bit of like, the one guy who kept showing up, he's here again. It's like it makes you like mildly suspicious of him, I guess. But eventually I was like, the bit's a little old. That he's literally at every single place these people go.
Does every single job.
Yeah. Turns out a secondhand bookseller doesn't make much money. So now I'm a train conductor or whatever. And then he's like the freaking director of Owl, but that didn't really. There was the reveal didn't feel extremely grand or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it was the ending was definitely the worst part. Although it ended in a good way. It ended like how I would have wanted to see it end.
I agree. Like the actual like last 10 minutes, give or take.
Yeah.
Was fine. It was good. You know what I mean? But I mean, we're talking about a cherry on top of a milkshake that has been sitting, out in the sun for a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to give it one more prop and one more ding.
All right.
My prop. I think it does a somewhat decent job of exploring, and this is something that I've actually heard in like other circles as well. The idea of the future concept of marriage, right? And what that will look like in the future. And there's like a level of how much of the way marriage works in our current society is based on religion, and what happens if that like dwindles, blah, 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 blah. And in this post-apocalyptic world, like there's not really like a religion, so we see like monogamy kind of go to the wayside, right? And we explore these different types of marriage pacts. So you've got like the family at the beginning, right? It's like one wife, two husbands. You've got like the man who promised to Elsie only one woman and he ends up cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got the lesbians who own the hot springs. Like they do a somewhat decent job of exploring these different concepts. There's definitely a theme that was throughout the anime. That was great. My ding. They did kind of say incest is okay. So, I mean, I can't give him too many props in that regard.
Well,
I mean, and not even just implied incests. Not like oh, they're like no, blood related, full through and through. Akira's like in the background, like, is this okay? I'm leaving, but I still don't know if this is okay. And then they're in like the montage at the end, and they're like, I think they reveal that they had like a kid together. And you're like, oh, see, great.
I was a little confused about that because, from what I understood, like, you could LC your sibling, but you couldn't have children with your sibling.
Mm-hmm.
But then they showed that, and I was like, wait, did something change here? Like, unfortunately, there's a reason that you don't do that.
Right. So, I mean, look. Was I paying attention enough to see if like the kids were maybe a different skin color? If maybe they were trying to say like, oh, they adopted the kid or something. Look, my eyes were so red, metaphorically speaking, seeing red. I was not paying attention to that.
He was crying.
Yeah, that's right. Tearing my eyes out. Yeah, not great. It's one of the few situations I kind of went like, what are you trying to tell me, anime? like it's cool that we're exploring, but we have now ventured into like uncomfortable territory.
Yeah. I don't know. I looked up to see if the show was based on a manga. Like, oh, did they just like gloss a bunch? No, it's anime original. So
and a lot of PA Works anime are of that nature. And actually, I really liked them for that reason. Angel Beats, Charlotte, like those are anime I will keep repeating over and over. Even The Day I Became a God is not like terrible, great, but it wasn't terrible, But yeah, just not enough. All right,
not enough.
Final verdict, Tanner. If you were to rate the show on a scale of Michelin stars.
Oh. How many is the maximum?
I think 5's max.
I would rate it a 3.5.
Oh, in real life, not to say anime's not real life, but in real life, you can only get 3 Michelin stars. We're going to ignore that fact. And yeah, exactly. Gourmands paved their own
granular
way.
Enough. It's not granular enough to do it just 1 up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's like bad, good. Well, you know what? You can do half stars, I think. Right? Can you have a half star?
You mean in a Michelin star? No.
Let me see. No, you cannot have. We're gonna pretend that you can have 5. Anyways, what was your answer?
3.5 out of 5.
I think if you're a masochist, this is a solid 3.5. If you're not, I think a 2.8 out of 5 is what I'll rate it.
Whoa, that's low.
Relatively speaking. I didn't hate it. No. I didn't hate it. shows that I hate would probably be around a 2, maybe a 2.25.
Kevin disliked this show.
Now we're getting more accurate. I just disliked how it ended. Really, it's like the main gripe of it all. I'd say the last 3 episodes felt like it should have been 5 or 6.
Crazy that you'll speak down on this show and yet speak praises of Mikaku City actors.
See, well, here's the difference. Mikaku City actors, I think, had more consistent pockets where I went, oh, wow. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I remember the episode with the black cat. I think it was episode 3, if I'm not mistaken. It, like, I still can play the scene from that episode in my mind's eye to this day. You know, now, is there something to be said about that being one of my first, like, 30 anime that I've watched? Yeah, you know, maybe that helps it stick in the mind a little bit, but I still think Mikaku City actors had more consistent excellence than this show.
Fair.
I'm still waiting for Mikaku City Reload.
It's never gonna happen. Man.
I know it's never gonna happen.
Read the light novels.
No, you can't make me. All right. We haven't heard Angel in a while. Angel, what do you want to talk about first? My status as an assassin or Sanda-kun?
Let's do status.
All right, what you got? How was it? You're the only one who watched it, so paint us a picture.
Let's see. It really felt like the assassin part had no part.
It was just a class that an OP character got, but otherwise,
not much assassinating going on.
See, that's disappointing.
It really just felt pretty generic.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from the animation, I didn't really get into the show too much. I don't know. Character interactions felt flat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What do you remember from 3 episodes?
I remember they got teleported to the Elf Kingdom. They were about to start a fight, and then the episode ended. I remember there was one flashy animation sequence on like the opening, which was, I believe, a time skip, so you could barely counts, and not much in between that. I remember the commander dying. That sucked. That one hurt. But yeah, that's about what I remember. He gets his like animal companion.
Okay. I would say after that, it kind of felt like it repeated the same trope. I'm like, there's a bad guy at this destination. Go kill him, and then just repeat the process.
So it felt like you were playing Far Cry.
I guess so.
Far.
If I had to give it a similar title, it would be Failure Frame. If you watch that.
Oh, I never watched Failure Frame.
That was like a couple seasons ago, I think. But it just gave off similar vibes.
Interessante. Oh, yeah, I remember this anime. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. Did we watch this one? All these isekais are starting to like blend together.
Yeah.
Even just reading this description, you're right. It sounds like the beginning of of status. That's funny. Oh, and how many Michelin stars out of 5 are you giving it?
This is a solid 2.
Solid 2. Oof. Now that's a bad anime. That's a not even a half star. Shit. What is this, Bush League?
You know, when so many burger joints around, if it's not a good burger, it's dropping.
Facts. All right. Tanner, hit us with that Yano-kun.
Oh, that's right. I like Yano-kun. It was a really just wholesome show about a girl falling in love with a very accident-prone guy, and she's there to take care of him. They actually end up confessing to each other in like episode 6.
Ooh, okay.
So you get actual, it's not just like, they finally say something in like the very last episode or it's hinted at or whatnot, right? And
yeah, they don't hyoka you.
No, they did not. Yeah. And so you actually get to see how they navigate like being in a relationship for the first time, and especially being so awkward. Like, I forget her name, but the main character girl, she actually ends up asking her siblings who are in elementary school. They're like, what does it mean to like date someone or something like that? It's so funny because it's like, it's just so innocent, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot in like specifics that I could really point out. Partially being because definitely the memory's a little bit on the fuzzy side, but all the characters are good in the show. I enjoyed like, you know, having them all be around. They introduce a little like, oh, there's something going on in the last like 3 episodes. But they resolve it in a way that retains the show's like, oh, this is just a wholesome, easy to watch show.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that my favorite character is the main character girl, is her friend May, the short blonde girl. She's just a funny person, but and then actually the way that they play out, so like there's this guy Hashiba who is into the main character, not Yano-kun, obviously. But they actually play about that aspect of him really well in like having him just be like a good guy. Like he obviously likes her, and they riff off that plenty. But like in all the situations where like he could like try to sabotage them or give bad advice or whatnot, or just like refuse to help them out, he's always just a nice guy, a good friend to those two, and he ends up being like Yano-kun's good friend as well. And so I'd say it's one of those shows in a romance where they actually, or romance anime, where the side characters aren't totally just like, they're just there to like, I don't know, fill whatever background role they're supposed to fill, right? I mean, there is the one guy who's like the airhead guy, and he's definitely just there as like kind of the comedic relief dude. But
I remember him.
Yeah. But otherwise, all the other characters definitely play parts in like how everyone interacts together. I liked it. I would rate it a 4.
Oh, pretty good.
Because it has to be better than Dusk. But like, I think most romance anime that I enjoy would be like a 4.5 or higher. So
Mm. So if you were grading it on a Tanner curve, it's actually a little bit on the like just slightly
On
below
low.
the curve. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. By no means bad. Just
No. Yeah. No. And now I'm like, did I rate Dusk too high? Is Dusk a 3? Is this a 3.5?
oh gosh. Really makes you think, don't it?
It does when you put them next to each other, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a ringing endorsement from Tanner. A solid 4. And I always say, like the power of the reviewer is not just in having your words be words, but also in the audience understanding who is saying the words. So this coming from Tanner, if you agree with a lot of what he said in these, the last year, this might be right up your alley. Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. Yeah, good stuff, Tanner.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to a non-ordinary anime. I think is fair to say, right, Angel?
Oh, that's a great way to describe it.
Sanda. And can I just say, in a year where Dan season 2 happened, and other anime that I'm sure are in the same mold, but aren't coming to mind right now. Sanda might have been the weirdest anime of the year. And I think it's also maybe the most surprisingly good anime of the year. As in, whatever I thought Apocalypse Hotel was going to be, I thought Sanda was going to be worse. It's a Santa Claus based anime. I remember doing the season preview and having like a lot of doubt about the quality of the show until we pointed out it is a science saru anime, which means that a lot of the people who worked on Dan worked on this one, and it shows for sure. Angel, what did you think about Sanda?
I would have to say it's one of my like more favorite ones of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Something I like about the show is that it does more kind of like shows than tell for characters.
Yeah.
I can't think of like a proper example. That's fine. One will come to me.
I believe in you.
Now let me just say, where are the parents?
Well, that's kind of the whole thing, right? It's like everyone at the school, it's essentially a boarding school, right? So they're living away from their parents, which Sanda's the only one. I am only piecing this together right now. I believe Sanda's the only one who's even talked about his mom at all. Oh, well, sorry. That's it. That's completely wrong. We literally, the arc that just finished, the crazy girl from the basement.
Ah.
The whole thing was about her mom. So scratch that. I think I was grasping at straws there for a second.
Let's see. What are some scenes that you remember?
Some scenes that I remember? Well, I remember Granny kicking ass. Also, Granny's hot. You remember that? Science Saru seems to love their hot grannies.
Yep.
No. In all seriousness, you know what? So a lot of my favorite scenes, surprisingly, involve two characters who I think, when they were first introduced, I didn't know. I didn't know I was gonna like them as much as I did. But Yagiuda, the part of the what do they call it in this thing? The Santa task force ends up kind of becoming friends with Sanda and the crew. And a lot of the scenes that he's having, like he's remembering his youth, right? We get a lot of insight into his awkward love life as a teenager. And we see like the effect that hanging out with Sanda has with him. I thought all those scenes were awesome. And also every time Nico is on screen, Kazo, she like you meet her and you're like, this bitch is annoying. And then the show keeps going, and all of a sudden you're like, I want these two to end up together. Sanda and Kazo, every time they're on screen together, is rife with awkward teenage. I don't even want to. It's hard to even call it love. It's like it's just this weird emotional thing, and it's so good. It's so good. And I'm not usually into tsunderes because she's like as tsundere can be, but she's actually a great match for Sanda, I thought, and I enjoyed a lot of the scenes that they were in together. So I would say those are the two people that stick out in my head throughout the show. What about you, Angel?
I guess, if anything, I didn't think they would kill off what's her name?
Yes. Oh no.
Oh no. I didn't think they'd do it.
Yeah. It was it's not something you see in a lot of these anime, right? It's like death actually having some finality, and to like a pretty important character. It was, I thought they did a really good job of it too. You know what I mean? Like her being aware of her time running out, and Fuyamura especially kind of putting the pieces together herself and realizing that like, oh shit, we're running out of time, and that last episode was heartbreaking. It really was heartbreaking. They did a great job with that whole thing, right? One thing I will say, and I want to get your thoughts on this, Angel. There are some surprisingly uncomfortable scenes. You know what I'm saying?
The show?
Huh?
Would you say throughout the show or
not throughout the show? I think very specifically in like I want to say it's like the episode 7 through 10 range, when they're like discussing puberty and like what's happening to Ono, and also like her relationship with Fuyamura, not to get too into detail, but wet dreams are brought up, there were definitely some scenes where I'm like, whoa. I'm watching on the TV, and maybe I shouldn't be, But yeah, not anything like too drastic, too terrible, or anything like that. But like, definitely, I would not have watched this around family. Oh
I
gosh.
agree with you.
Imagine being like an anime family and being like, oh, here's a Santa anime.
A
Yeah,
nice
exactly.
Christmas one for the season.
Yes, exactly. You're watching this with your family. It's like, oh, okay, time to turn that off. But I mean, even with those scenes, like it was done, I thought, like relatively tastefully, and it was good. It was good. You know, I think the number one thing, and I think it does it even better than Dusk at the End of the World, is the world building in this show is really like unique. Like the actual world itself is unique, and the way they go about giving you pieces of like what the society looks like when it's run by children, essentially, when children are essentially coveted as gods, what that looks like, right? And you know, it's interesting, and it's a reflection of what Japan is going through right now, right? Like we all know about the declining birth rates, the average age increasing year over year, right? Like this is an anime that is trying to tackle a potential real world scenario, albeit in a very extreme scenario, where I think they say what is it, less than, I forget the exact number, less than 10% of Japan's population is children in this world.
I feel like it's lower, but you could be right.
It could be. Honestly, I could be highballing it for sure. So an extremely low amount of children are being had, right? And yeah, the obsession with youth, you know, the plastic surgery, and the ramifications of that are explored to, again, in a very huge extreme, in multiple cases. But I think the show up to this point has like a few strong themes that I really enjoyed. Not being scared to grow up, learning to love yourself, those kinds of things. I think they explore really, really good. You got anything else to add, Angel?
I feel like you hit most of the big points on Sanda.
What you think of that Namatame fight? It's hard to call it a fight. It's just Sanda getting shot up. oh, and then they start bitch slapping each other.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah. Brady Beans coming in clutch.
What was I gonna say? I guess the last thing I could think of was it was just I would say that hug at the end was heartwarming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And it's actually, thank God you mentioned it, because I do want to bring this up. It's juxtaposed by, I want to say it's like, it might have been in the first 3 episodes, where Fuyamura kind of forces Sanda to transform into Santa and hugs him, right? And it becomes a moment, and Sanda doesn't know how to like deal with it emotionally, right? And it comes back full circle at the end. It's like, I don't need to transform into Santa to comfort Fuyamura. I can just be me. You know, yeah, and I thought that was like a really strong message towards the end. One knock on the show. I don't think Black Santa was necessary. You know what I mean? It's just
All right, sometimes you just need to fill in the time, okay?
Not sure what Black Santa can do that Red Santa can't, to be honest, except he can he is more willing to hug kids as Black Santa. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like a little bit of a lame excuse to give him a wardrobe change. It's not a bad wardrobe change. I actually think it looks pretty sleek, but I did not feel like he needed to transform into a different colored Santa, Tanner, this must sound incredibly strange to you.
It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable.
He's just wearing a black suit. That's all you need to know.
Oh.
But they don't call him the black suited Santa. They just call him Black Santa.
Of course.
Of course. And yeah. I do like how the Namatame thing finished. It seemed like it was gonna be hard to find a resolution with a psychopath, and I think they did a good job of doing that. I think it's the second time asking, but any closing remarks, any final words on Sanda?
No, I think we got it.
Fantastic. What would you rate this out of 5 Michelin stars?
I'll give it a solid 4.
Solid 4. You know what? I'm going to piggyback off that. I'm going to give it a solid 4.25.
Oh.
I think it's a great anime. I don't think it's an excellent anime, but I mean, with more seasons, more episodes, I think it has potential to get there. So I'm going to give it an extra little nod with my 0.25 to say, I am looking forward to more from this series. And we'll see if that comes to fruition. You know what I'm going to do starting next season? And I'm going to need you boys to hold me accountable next season. They are no longer Michelin stars. They are now Gourmand stars.
Okay.
That almost sounds like I'm saying Gourmandsters. Write that down. I don't know what we're going to use it for. But Gourmand stores must be used in some capacity. But no, we're gonna call them Gourmand stars. Gourmand stars. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Space Jam monsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gourmand. You literally typed it down. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Maybe Gourmand points? No, that's terrible. That's dog shit. Gourmandicles. No, that's worse somehow. Yep. Maybe Michelin stars are probably for the best. Come to our Gourmand store where you can try our Gourmandster-sized portions. I like it. If we ever do merch, that's the tag. It has to be now. Chat, save that for 2 years from now when we're popular as hell on the internet.
Hell yeah. Calling it now.
I'm calling it now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the season recap for winter. Or sorry, no, it is winter. Wait, is it winter? Fall 2025. Almost got my wires crossed there. This has been Kevin Angel Tanner giving you a review of all the anime we watched from last season. Let's talk a little bit about what's coming up, boys. Next week, season preview. And I think we all know there's going to be a lot of season 2s online. It might have to be a wild card heavy season. Because for all I know, there's going to be like only 2 or 3 shows on the top 10 that are going to be out.
That are going to be out, he says.
I'm calling it right now. I mean, look, dude, look.
I'm looking right now. They're sentenced to be a hero. I'm looking for new shows.
Okay, that's one. We're talking about one. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of these are going to be recurring, man.
Jack of all trades, party of none. That's one coming new. You and I are polar opposites. I will probably watch that. I hope it's in the top 10.
Yeah, well, it's got to make the top 10 first. That's kind of the problem.
There's Tomon's B-side, In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. Shoujo, I want it.
Huh?
Ikoku Nikki, A Journal with Witch. Tune into the Midnight Heart. Well, so, okay, there's like a guaranteed we're missing out on like a lot of spots. Probably like 5 spots.
Minimum.
Maybe 6.
And that's assuming that like shows like Trigun and Fire Force aren't in the top 10.
Yeah,
they very well could be.
They could.
Golden Kamui.
My Hero Vigilantes.
Especially with how My Hero ended. Vigilante, there might be more hype for Vigilantes potentially. I'm just putting it out there. More people might vote it in.
I'm not saying that it's a bad show. Never watched it.
Wait a second. Isekai Cheat Skills getting a 2nd season?
Really?
What the fuck?
Where are you seeing this?
This show is dog shit. What?
Medalist season 2. Medalist was good.
Oh, that is a good show. Oh, that's good. That is good. Still talking about 2nd season stuff.
True.
Yeah. Look. Long story short, next season we may, depending on how many anime we pass, and I wouldn't mind this personally, we may have to pivot to discussing shows like Frieren, shows like Hell's Paradise. You know what I mean? These recurring anime, JJK, Oshi no Ko. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, I'm just gonna call it right now. I think next season has to be, just given how many great recurring anime, it's going to have to be a mainly recurring anime season with some new anime sprinkled in, kind of like an inverted, format to what we usually do. But it's gonna be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. We're still going to do the season preview. We're still going to do the top 10 recap. And we're going to vote episodes based on their first... we're going to vote anime to pass through based on their first 3 episodes. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I was hoping, and we'll see how it goes. I was hoping to do a sort of 3-episode check-in of Jujutsu Kaisen. So every 3 episodes, we'd get the crew together and talk about it together. Maybe we throw in Frieren in there if there's enough people interested. And then, that's kind of the immediate future. Don't think there's anything else that I have on the horizons. So, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Tanner.
Kevin.
It's been a few weeks. If you need to warm up, if you need to stretch, please feel free, but I need you.
I got you, buddy. Maybe. One sec. That is right. If you would like to find us somewhere other than this podcast that you are currently listening to chat, voice your concerns, comment on what you've just heard us talk about, you can find us in a few places, one of which being on Blue Sky at Anime Gourmands. That's right, you spell gourmands the way you spell gourmands. In addition, if Blue Sky is not your cup of tea, you can find us, well, You can email us on Gmail at animegourmands@gmail.com. And finally, if you're listening to this on Spotify, down below there is a comment section. We would love to hear from you. Kevin always posts a poll except for when he doesn't.
It's true. 100% of the time I post a poll, except for the 0% of the times that I do. It's just how math works. You know what? We had fun today. And I do think there is a little bit of a power of reflection and the power of like looking forward to the future. So those questions that we asked in the New Year's slate, the New Year's block, I'm gonna ask the audience: what anime from 2025 has stuck with you the most? What anime do you anticipate the most in 2026? And is there anything in your backlog that you are looking forward to finishing this year? Please feel free to email or comment down below. Bam! We're doing it, boys. We're doing it.
We're doing
2026 is our year. The year of the Gourmand.
Hell yeah.
Fuck the bull or whatever the fuck it is. What is this year?
The horse.
Horse. We don't even like horses. That's
Who?
why we made them. We made them into girls to make them palatable.
I was like, who are you claiming doesn't like horses? And then
I'm claiming. Look, man. I haven't heard you say shit about a single horse before Uma Musume. That's all I'm saying. I will say we had to put boobs on these things to make them palatable to us. Crazy. Anyway, sorry.
The best part is you're not wrong. Look, when you get into something, it makes you curious about its associated things. So once
absolutely.
You play Uma Musume, you start going, I'm curious about the real horse racing. And then you start looking into the real horses that all the characters are based on. And soon enough, you find yourself watching the IRL Arima Kinen live, because why not?
Exactly. Why not? Yeah, where was I going? Oh, right. Fuck the horses.
You're gonna fuck the horses? I think
That's
there's
right.
a rule against fucking the horses.
Not anymore, baby, because Gourmands can do whatever they want. 2026. Hey, if you want to do whatever you want for the year 2026, remember to follow the show and rate it 5 stars. Otherwise, you're not a gourmand. Bye forever. Oh, I might have just opened Pandora's box. There's a chance this one comes back to us.